Hey everybody, in my last video I talked about supplemental restraint systems. This video I'm going to talk about ADAS, Advanced Driver Assistance Systems. ADAS, Advanced Driver Systems, Advanced Driver Assistance Systems. Say that 3 times real fast. So what are these things? These things are all the fancy computerized gadgets that they're putting in your car to keep you safe. So one of them is blind spot monitors. Some of you may have already experienced these. Some of you may have not. But in the corners of the car, they have blind spot monitors. They're underneath the bumper covers. Those blind spot monitors have like a pie-shaped area that they're looking out for. So in that blind spot, like in your rear view mirror, you can look there and you don't see in a car, then wham, before you know it, there's a car right next to you because they were in that blind spot. So what those blind spot monitors do is they give you an alarm if you start changing lanes and somebody's in that blind spot. There's also now cameras in rear view mirrors. The outside rear view mirror has a camera in it. That camera in that rear view mirror is the same thing. It's sensing and looking for somebody in that blind spot on the left side or the right side of your car if you go to change lanes and somebody's moved into that position. There's now cameras on the front of your car that will help you do a couple of things. One of them is they'll help keep the distance between you and the car in front of you the same. So you can set your cruise control, but it won't let your cruise control run up behind another vehicle like people often do when they tailgate. The other thing that camera has the ability to do is start to slow your car down if you're still accelerating and that rate of closure is too fast. It will actually start to brake your car, not brake it like brake it, but apply the brakes. Sorry. So apply the brakes so that your car starts to slow down. And here's my point to all this. This ADAS stuff is great equipment. It's like the SRS system I was telling you about. It's helping prevent accidents. It's helping save lives. Here's what you need to know, though. The days of going to somebody in your neighborhood that fixes cars or somebody that's doing something out of the back of a garage or in the alley is no longer an option if you have advanced driver assistance systems, ADAS, in your vehicle. Same thing with airbags or supplemental restraint systems. You need to be taking those vehicles to people that know exactly what they're doing and how to fix them. Because if they don't, oddly enough, all these devices have to be recalibrated after a repair. For example, if you have blind spot monitors underneath your bumper cover, if that bumper cover is repaired, it can only be so thick. Otherwise, the bumper cover has to be replaced so that there's no repair materials, primer, plastic filler, any of that kind of stuff, because that thickness of that bumper cover will affect how good or how well that blind spot monitor works. So all these things have to be recalibrated after any repair, regardless of how small or how large. So another cool thing to know about your car, if you've got all these fancy bells and whistles called advanced driver assistance systems, they're great things, but keep in mind, if that car needs to be fixed, all that stuff needs to be recalibrated. You want to be asking whoever's repairing that vehicle, hey, who's going to recalibrate this? Do you know how? And is it all going to be done? So be safe, and now you're a little wiser than you were before this video.